Hi, everybody out there in remote learning world. My name is Ms Starr, and if you are watching this video, then you are either a student of mine this year or maybe you're even a parent. I want to say hi and welcome to our virtual classroom. Really, this is my office. We'll be in the classroom on other days. But I want to introduce myself and just tell you a little bit about me. I'm looking forward to getting to know you. But until we can get into that virtual meeting world through Google Meet, I just want to share some things about me. So, to begin with, I really have always been the type of teacher that makes building relationships the most important thing in my classroom. So, what do I think is important in life? Really, it's about being present with you. Like I said, building those relationships and supporting each other because as we go through this remote learning year, we're going to learn a lot about how this works, how things don't work, and we just kind of need to figure those things out together, right? But because we are going to be mostly remote, at least to begin with, we've got to start building from the ground up through our meetings, looking at each other in the face. So we'll get to that in just a little bit when I talk about remote learning expectations. But for now, I just want to tell you a little bit about me. Again, I'm excited to learn about you. So teaching is absolutely my passion. I have many other passions in life, but you are the reason that I'm here, as you can see from these photos of some previous students. I build strong relationships with kids, not just on my yearbook staff, but also in my other courses. And so my entire philosophy is built on that idea. So in my teaching career, tell you a little bit about that. I did go to SIU Carbondale, great place to go to school and great place to hike and bike. And I started teaching in 1999. But I've been here at Rochester for the last 10 years. And you might see me in a variety of different roles, either as a teacher in a classroom like an English teacher, or maybe your oral comm teacher, your short story and poetry class teacher, or I'm the yearbook advisor. So, kind of just depends. You would see me in the halls or here virtually. But my students really mean the world to me. And there are some photos here just to show you that I like to have fun. I like to let you guys explore what's important to you, whether that's writing or reading or expressing yourself, getting up on stage. But we do a lot of team building, and that's kind of what my course is about. So my classroom philosophy is based on these three principles. I want to be present with you. I'm also very passionate about what I teach, and I'm very positive. I try to exude that positivity so that way you guys can feel it too. But there's nothing better than feeling like we can do this together, right? So again, it's important to build those relationships and make you feel like you're a part of the team. I also bring a sense of humor to the class. So this video is not going to be perfect, just like none of my videos will be perfect. But I ask you that you come to your class ready to be prepared and share your ideas, be open-minded, and participate, whatever that means in this virtual learning world, right? But teaching at Rochester has been a blessing, and thanks to many caring and wonderful students like you, I have enjoyed every minute of it. So before I get into talk about my family, let's just establish the fact that this is a new year, new challenges. We're going to face these together. There are going to be those stumbling blocks, but hey, there's nothing better than knowing that you're not the only one, right? Now you're welcome to watch this or go back and view the entire slideshow, and I won't show you all the pictures, but just briefly, my family includes my husband, Paul, and my daughter, Lily, who's 16. She just learned how to drive. She goes to school at SHG. And my husband, Paul, we like to hike and bike and explore nature. That's kind of what we do. So you can see from these pictures, whether it's going to Kentucky and Mammoth Cave, or there's Lily learning how to drive just around the country. We are a really close-knit three-person family, right? So there's some more pictures of us hiking. But my family is very important to me, as I'm sure it is to you. And we've become even closer now that we've been in this remote learning world. So my husband, Paul, he's a computer guy. He's the director of IT at SIU School of Medicine. He's really kept us sane and keeps our technology working really well. And let's kind of skip through here. We like to take family vacations. Paul and Lily and I love to hike and canoe, as I said, and do quite a bit of camping. So that might be something that you enjoy as well. There are some photos of us, and there's Lily hiking. There we are hiking and camping. So it's generally around here in the Midwest, but we've traveled for it too. I've never hiked in any mountains, but I hope that one day I'll be able to. Cycling is also really fun for us because it gets us out and gets our blood pumping and that kind of thing. It's good for the heart. And we like to swim. We kind of like to swim in rivers, or we also have a swimming pool. We've been to the ocean many times together too. So we'll kind of skip ahead here. You're welcome to go and look at that PowerPoint on your own a little more slowly. Lily, like I said, she is 16 years old, but she's got a lot of cool interests. She's a writer, she's a digital artist, and she's a drummer, and she's been learning piano for several years. So she's got a lot of talents and skills under her belt. Not this year because of COVID, but the previous year she went to Eastern's music camp for the first time and participated in their jazz band. And so that was a hoot. But she's a great kid with lots of energy. There she is winning some academic and some art awards. So we'll kind of skip through that. But that's my daughter, Lily. Really big into animals, crazy sense of humor like me. Besides Lily, my other bit of the family would also include, maybe it's the same for you, but also the the outer extended family, grandmothers, grandfathers, grandparents, right? We haven't been able to visit as much as we would like to because of all the pandemic going on, but it's possible we'll get to see each other again. So I'll just kind of skip through this because we don't want to spend too much time. But my pets are a big part of my family as well. So I've got my dog Jack, and I've got some cats, 4 cats. I like to tell the stories about them. Tuxie is the queen. She's black and white. Pumpkin just passed away a year ago. He was Mr. Mischievous and Mysterious. Smokey is our gray cat. He's very intelligent. He can even fetch and open doors. And he and Smokey were best buddies. You see that? Or he and Pumpkin, I'm sorry, were best buddies. And then I rescued this cat off my porch named Finn. And he's very smart, but he's a little stinker. He gets into everything. So if you've got paper on the floor, paper clips, you have a stuffed animal, he is frequently seen carrying those things around my house. So those pets are very, very important. I also have this 4th cat named Shifa. She's what I call my babo. She's the flame point Siamese, and she follows me around the house, and she likes to sleep with me at night. I rescued her too. I found her in a parking lot. She was in really bad shape, very sick. But here she is, picture of her close up, and you can see that she's a flame point Siamese, and she's got those crossed eyes. So from there, just talking about some of my good friends, Shelly and Sabrina. Sabrina is my very close friend. Here we are at a concert a couple of years ago. But my friends are a part of my family, like they might be for you too. So anyway, that's where we'll end this video for today. But you are welcome to look through the rest of it on your own and kind of see some other silly pictures of me. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'm looking forward to greeting and meeting all of you too.